Welcome everyone. You're probably wondering, why am I starting on JB Hi-Fi's Australian page with Hogwarts Legacy Deluxe Pin Badge Edition? Well, quite frankly, we're in countdown mode. Literal countdown mode. Let's say it's about 3 weeks, 2 days? Yeah, 3 weeks, 2 days. Because if we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We've 3 nights until Feb 7th. So 3 weeks, 3 nights. I am looking forward to actually having Hogwarts Legacy in my hand for, let's say, after 22 years. You're probably wondering why I'm saying that. Well, let's go for PlayStation. No, not PlayStation. Gamerant, I should say. Hogwarts Legacy has been confirmed for the Steam Deck and will be verified on launch for the Steam Deck. David M. Kelly says that I've pre-ordered the digital deluxe edition for my Steam Deck via Steam on Christmas. I am anxiously wondering if it'll be supported on this deck. I've been waiting for this game for about 20 years, and I am so hyped. But need to know so I can reorder on my PS4. If not, thanks. Warner Bros. Game Support goes, hello again, David. We reached out to the Hogwarts Legacy team for you, and we're able to confirm that the game will be Steam Deck verified on launch. We hope this helps with your decision. Take care. Well, seeing as people have more than enough money to buy a Steam Deck, why not buy a PlayStation 5 as well as an Xbox Series X? And yes, I can say that. Because are people that very stupid? Now, I have heard that there's a Steam Deck killer in the 1X Player Mini and the 1X Player 2. I would love to get my hands on both so I can actually review and see what they are. And the test drive them, really. But don't have the money, can't get them. Because all the money goes towards bills. Hogwarts Legacy frequently asked questions as well. Please do not believe anyone that says that Hogwarts Legacy is an online MMORPG, because it is a first-person, open-world, third-person view action role-play game set in 1890. The reason why I can say it's first-person is because of PlayStation's store, along with the Xbox One as well. Though the Xbox version actually has 14 accessible features for those who have disabilities, while the PlayStation 1 does not. And also the notes. Same thing. I'm going to be turning vibration off. Base game does not include 72 hours access or the Dark Arts Garrison or anything else. It's just the base game, Hogwarts Legacy with the exclusive quest, and the Onyx Hippogriff, and the Felixius Potion Recipe on PlayStation. I'm going to be adding both of those to my account when I actually get my PlayStation 5 version of Hogwarts Legacy. Yes, I'm getting a PS4. No, I already have a PS4. I'm getting a PS5 later this year. So, I'm going to be set for when that comes out. There is a day one patch. Do be mindful. For those who are worried about frames per second, got you covered. 4 hours ago, Hogwarts Legacy graphics mode for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. The Felicity mode, which targets 30 frames per second, and performance mode, which targets 60 frames per second. This is actually verified now. Variable refresh rate is supported on TVs and monitors that can actually support Hogwarts Legacy on PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X/S. I need to update my TV. Can't do that because of the money. And yeah, someone owes me a whole lot of cash. with a 10% interest rate every day. They know who they are. I'm holding them accountable for that. Also, Hogwarts Legacy, Harry Potter Fan Club, and What About Games account linking FAQ. This was updated 8 hours ago. I will link this down below, though there is one thing I am going to go over. To verify that you have gotten your exclusive in-game rewards, open the settings menu and select WB Games account from the user interface options tab, and this is at the base, like before you even start the game itself. Where can I find the exclusive cosmetic rewards that I unlocked in Hogwarts Legacy? You'll find your Big Skull Mask and House Fanatic robe in your inventory on your first day at Hogwarts, just after completing the introduction sequence of Hogwarts Legacy, where you receive your field guide and access to the gear screen. You can equip each cosmetic item through the steps below. So House Fanatic robe, open pause menu, which is this thing, which is here. Select gear, again, select gear, because we can tell that the House Fanatic robe and Big Skull Mask is already there, along with the collections already. Hover the cursor over the gear slot for cloaks and robes, and select the button assigned to change appearance. Select House Fanatic robe. You can repeat this process, changing the appearance of other cloaks and robes you attain throughout the game. Big Skull Mask, same thing. You just go to face wear and select and hit the button assigned to it to change appearance. Select Skull Big Mask. You can repeat this process for changing the appearance of other face wear you attain throughout the game. Will I receive all the House Fanatic school robes designed for each house? You will receive their cloaks and robes appearance of the House Fanatic robe in your specific sorted Hogwarts house. So no, you won't be able to get the others. To actually see your character in the other house robes, you'll actually have to get to the Star Chamber once you've unlocked that trophy / achievement for it. For that house, save, quit, and go back through again. Also, I'd like to point out that no, you can't exactly change your house midway through the game. It won't allow you. Nor will you be able to change your facial expressions or facial expressions, your facial looks and hair color and such, because that's who your character's going to be. As in, you can't change your eye color or anything. Your hair color, maybe. There's a barber store in Hogwarts Legacy, so there's that. Excuse me. Also, this is what you will get. This is where the page that you'll be taken to. So, log in, get sorted, discover your one, link accounts. Your exclusive wallpaper. Your one, and yes, that's my one. My one is a Beach, BEECH one. House Fanatic robe and Big Skull Mask. Though I don't know what else they're going to be putting in. I have no clue. So we have everything confirmed. So here's the PC specs. Now, if you are running a gaming laptop with 32 gig RAM, hey, congratulations, you can run at high specs. Just don't go for the ultra specs, because your OS will actually be wanting a chunk of that RAM. Like, oh, I still need a chunk of RAM, just a chunk of your RAM to still run in the background. Trust me, I've had that problem before with World of Warcraft. It's like I need 64 gig RAM so I can actually have it run with 32 gig to spare for the OS. That's why your laptop fans will go straight to high gear and go, I'm overheating. Also, do make sure your GPU is actually up to date, along with all BIOS and everything else. If if you are planning on playing on PC, anything above i5 and Ryzen 5 is a lot more better. If you are running on a desktop PC with i5 for ultra spec, you are going to be sorely underwhelmed with what the CPU is putting out. Also, again, make sure your GPU, which is your graphics card, is up to date on drivers. We good? Good. Because I'm not going to go over this again in another video. If I have to, I will tell you that if you didn't watch this video, that is your fault. I'm not going to go into the transphobic stuff because why should I? If you want to play as a transgender witch or wizard, that choice is yours. Congratulations, that is your choice. I'm not going down the transphobic rabbit hole argument. Never will. I won't have to. I mean, Twitter is actually going to be blowing up too, because it's allowing every single right-wing nutjob conspiracy theory idiot on its platform. And Elon Musk is actually trying to run Twitter as a business, but instead he's actually running it into the ground. And I'm sick and tired of seeing things pop up from my friends, like in screenshots saying, "Oh, I'm following this game for news," but what the fucking hell, Elon Musk? Where is there? Oh, look, your favorite Harry Potter star is actually touting gun violence and everything else. Enough is enough on Twitter. To me, Twitter is dead. Yes, I go and look for at the people I follow. That's it. See what they posted in art and such, or Hogwarts Legacy stuff. I can't exactly say here's a question and such. I can't ask that. Also, we do have our professor, who is from Hufflepuff, George Osric. Now, you're probably wondering, where have we seen George Osric? Well, the State of Play official gameplay reveal. And I do mean that. Here he is in the Hogwarts Legacy State of Play official gameplay reveal. Now, everyone's saying that this is Gameplay Showcase 1. This is not Gameplay Showcase 1. This is the official gameplay reveal. Gameplay Showcase 1 was with James from Inspector Go. The second one was with someone else. Again, I'm going to say this was all pre-recorded. It wasn't live, so they weren't actually going to be answering your questions and everything else. That was pre-recorded. The one with James is also pre-recorded, because they virtually had to do that, or James was there, and then it's like, oh look, we need to do a few things, clean it up, and everything else, not show what the what everyone was seeing and everything else when they were going through the game dev menu and such, to skip a few things. And yes, it was on a PS5, a PS5 dev kit to be precise. Again, do not ask questions or anything, do not say, but the official gameplay reveal is Gameplay Showcase. No, the official gameplay reveal only had like where we can go and such. Also, I'd like to point out that we are not getting our Patronus, even though we have Expecto Patronum right above my mouse cursor, listed as one of the spells from the official gameplay showcase. So again, why aren't we having our Patronus? This is a lot more questions than answers. I'm just going to pause here. Now you can excuse me for a few seconds. I needed water. I needed that drink of water. So George Osric is a high-ranking ministry official. He's a charming, generous fellow, and a decades-long friend to both Professor Fig and his wife Maria. His uncanny ability to unravel the most enigmatic riddles, combined with his steadfast loyalty and trustworthiness, motivated Miriam to enlist his help in solving a seemingly indecipherable puzzle she uncovered just before she died. He may have bitten off more than he can chew, however, and will need the player's help to pick up where Miriam left off. So we actually have a puzzle. A very indecipherable one. At that. So it could be a clue or something to do with our ancient magic. I don't know. Don't have the game yet. Game's not even released yet. We are in countdown mode, like I said at the beginning of the video. But you're probably wondering, who is Miriam and why do we only have a little bit about her? Well, Miriam Fig died before 1890, was the wife of Elizabeth Fig. She was a lifelong friend of George Osric for multiple decades. She was working on solving a seemingly indecipherable puzzle with George Osric she uncovered before she died. And here we have George Osric. So you can pause the video here and read. You've read it? Good. Great. Yes, he is Hufflepuff. And yes, he is working alongside Elizabeth Fig. Though Phineas Nihilus Black, who hates students, yeah. He literally hates students. Also, if you saw the video that I posted with the cast and crew, the voice actors cast, we do have our second Weasley. Well, really our first Weasley because confirmed. Because here she is. Here's Matilda Weasley in the official gameplay reveal video. And we all know every single Weasley, apart from Scorpius Weasley's wife, has been in Gryffindor. And you're probably wondering, oh, but the books don't say that. I can quote Harry Potter and Philosopher's Stone / Sorcerer's Stone if you want. Before the hat even touches Ron's head. Well, when the hat is placed on Ron's head, he goes, another Weasley, I know what to do with you. Gryffindor! Before the hat even touches Malfoy's head, yells out Slytherin. But Ronald Weasley is Gryffindor, Hermione Granger is Gryffindor, Harry Potter is Gryffindor, Fred George Weasley is Gryffindor, Fred, rest in peace to him. Bill, Charlie, and Percy Weasley, Gryffindor. Ginny Weasley is Gryffindor. Angelina Johnson is Gryffindor and married to George Weasley. If you don't believe me, you think I'm making it up, we have Matilda Weasley, Hector Weasley, Mrs. Weasley, Cassandra Cordelia Weasley, aka Cordelia Black, Arthur Weasley, Molly Weasley, aka Molly Petruit, William Weasley, which is Bill, William Arthur Weasley, aka Bill Weasley, Fleur de Claire, which is Fleur Weasley, Ginny's nickname for her is Flam, Charlie Weasley, Percy Weasley, Audrey Weasley, Um, Audrey Weasley is the wife of Percy Weasley. We do not. The couple has two daughters, Molly II and Lucy. And it's possible that one of, or both of their daughters were attending or studying at Hogwarts in 2017 due to the fact that her husband was at King's Cross Station on September 1st that year. It was unknown as to whether or not she worked at the Ministry. Audrey knew all their rules and regulations in detail thanks to her husband. Fred Weasley, rest in peace. George Weasley. Angelina Weasley, aka Angelina Johnson. Ronald Weasley, who got the Howler in Chamber of Secrets. Hermione Granger. Javier Porter, or Ginny Weasley, as we know her. Victoria Weasley, Jeremy Weasley, Lewis Weasley, Molly Weasley II, Lucy Weasley, Fred Weasley II, George and Angela Johnson's son, Roxanne Weasley, Rose Granger Weasley, and Hugo Granger Weasley. That is the Weasley family. Now, you're probably wondering about the relationships. Well, we only need just those. We only need them. 2, 4, 6. We only need those 6. Longbottom family. These we don't need. The Granger Weasley family is virtually up here. So virtually we just need those. We don't need these. So we just need them as part of this. So do keep in mind. And yes, you can actually go to I will link Matilda Weasley's info down below, so you can have a look. I'm also going to say she was the head of Gryffindor House, because it makes sense, because she is the Professor of Transfiguration, she is a Gryffindor, she is the Deputy Headmistress, which makes sense that she is the head of Gryffindor House. And it would make sense, even though Minerva McGonagall is here, but I don't know. So let's just go in. For Gryffindor, Godric Gryffindor, Tobias Stump, Mary McGonagall, Neville Longbottom, by 2008. This is medieval times. This is pre-1970s. Okay, so we are missing something here. Well, basically something here, really. We're missing something between medieval times and here. So we really need to know more about the heads of each house. So I'm just going to put this out here that Matilda Weasley is the head of Gryffindor House. Until I have the game and it says otherwise, and she tells me otherwise, I'm just going to say she's the head of Gryffindor House. End of story. Okay? Helga Hufflepuff, again, we are missing a whole lot here. And I do mean we are missing a whole lot here. Same with here. And who came after Leas Flitwick. Again, here. And then somewhere around here. See, also head of Gryffindor House. Neville Longbottom is by 2008. So well and truly after um, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, the Battle of Hogwarts. So it took Neville Longbottom 11 years to become the head of Hogwarts, head of Gryffindor House, even though he is actually the professor who teaches biology. So let's see. History: the head of house before and during Harry Potter's time was McGonagall. We are wanting to know more, seeing as it's 1890, and we want to know who is in actually charge of Gryffindor House. So, like I said, I'm saying Matilda Weasley. She's Gryffindor. Sonny had always puts every single Weasley into Gryffindor, but they do have a choice. You do have a choice. So we have Godric Gryffindor, Gryffindor Lady, Gryffindor Seeker, Unnamed Gryffindor Head, Unnamed Gryffindor Head, Unnamed Gryffindor Head, Billy Madrid, Tobias Stump, Broderick Prowls, Eric Qualley. Hoping one of these is... Nope, that's before 1991. He died before 1991. Sorry, my bad. Both died before 1991. I have no idea, because there is a question mark. Again, there is a question mark. So we really don't know. We need this information. Again, question mark before 1991. Again, we really need more information on the head of Gryffindor House, the head of Hufflepuff, head of Slytherin, head of Ravenclaw as well. We need those information. So we may be finding that in the game. We know about Professor Sprout. To choose their House Quidditch captains, help off Quidditch team permission to practice, blah blah blah. Yeah, really nothing here. It's just special duties and such. Like known heads of Hufflepuff, Helga Hufflepuff, and then Pyramus Belt. So we're missing a whole lot between both. Same with Ravenclaw. And then roughly here. Between Salazar, Slytherin, and Horace Slughorn. We know Slughorn is from 1920 to 1981 as the Potion Master. And then we know it's Professor Snape from 1981, in 1990, 1997. Professor Slughorn, 1997, pre-2016. Horace, after being convinced by Dumbledore and Harry Potter, returned to Hogwarts as the Potion Masters. After Severus killed Dumbledore and became headmaster of Hogwarts, it was decided that Horace was to become the head of Slytherin House once again. Following his former second retirement, a portrait of Slughorn was placed in the common room. So we want to know who was the head of house for Slytherin. After Cellular Slytherin, we would like to know that, and I'm just checking recording time here. Yes, it's nearly 30 minutes long. I am sorry, but really, we need information between when, like, the heads of house. We know Phineas Nigel Black is the headmaster. We know Matilda Weasley is the deputy headmaster and professor of Transfiguration. I'm also going to throw her in as the head of Gryffindor because, quite frankly, none of these show the year. It's the same with Gryffindor Lady here. Same Gryffindor Lady and the Gryffindor Seeker. In 1994, when Harry Potter opened his golden egg, her portrait was terrified of the sound and was seen holding her hands over her ears. In 1995, she asked Hermione Granger to fetch a house elf so he could clean her frame. Hermione gave her a lecture on SPEW, which is the Society for the Promotion of Elfish Welfare. And then we have the Unidentified Seeker, Gryffindor Seeker. Again, we don't know the year because he died before 1991, possibly. No idea. A portrait of the wizard was hung in Gryffindor Tower in 1995. He lost his golden snitch. Harry found the snitch in the portrait of an old man. As a reward, the Seeker gave Harry one of his snitches back, which he had been keeping behind his frame. So Harry actually was able to keep the snitch, the golden snitch, really. Video adaptation of Harry Potter Philosopher's Order of Phoenix. He was credited as a Quidditch player and was voiced by Andrew Ferris Fleur. Unlike the other speaking portraits in Gryffindor Common Room in the game, he does not appear in the video game adaptation of the Harry Potter and Half-Blood Prince. So, Order of the Phoenix is this person, this Quidditch player's only appearance, along with her Gryffindor Common Room portrait. Yes, we know she was head of house. She appeared in Philosopher's Stone film, Chamber of Secrets film, Azkaban film, Goblet of Fire film, Order of the Phoenix film and video game, along with Half-Blood Prince film and video game. Wizarding World of Harry Potter appears in portraits. The Queen's handbag appears in portraits. Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery appears in portraits. That's all we know of her. We don't know the year she was there or anything, though my guess this would probably be 1930s, 1940s maybe? I'm not entirely sure. I'm only guessing from what she's wearing. I mean, it could be 1920s as well. I mean, Professor Slughorn was 1920s, so yeah, we don't know which one of these is the official head of house. Okay, we may have something. Because this Gryffindor man died before 1847. Before. Could it be him? Or it could be this person. Though, this actually, I'm going to say him, but again, it could be this. It could be the person after this guy, or it could be him. it matches. I'm saying it's this guy, but we don't know his name. It's the same with we're missing between here for Ravenclaw. Again, Hufflepuff, and again we're missing between here for Slytherin. Because you gotta remember, Horace Slughorn was the head of Slytherin between 1920 and 1981. Then it was Severus Snape. Then it was Slughorn again. So do keep in mind, we are missing information on the head of house for 3 houses: Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin. Though after knocking out everything, we knock him out, we can knock him out, we can knock her out, and we can knock him. So virtually, this guy is the head of Gryffindor House. Until Hogwarts Legacy actually says otherwise. And I do mean otherwise. Because we don't know what he was the professor of. All we know is that he's the head of Gryffindor House. We don't know what he taught. So he seemed to have known James and Lily Potter when they were at Hogwarts, as he spoke of their personalities and behaviour and remarked on their son Harry's resemblance in appearance. Video game adaptation of Harry Potter or Phoenix credit as a GCR Portrait Male 2 and was voiced by Tony Dudson. His portrait also appears in the Gryffindor Common Room. The video game adaptation of Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, but does not speak. The portrait seems to have been based on a 1881 portrait of Charles Darwin by John Collier. So virtually, don't worry. Okay? So we're back with George Orwell. If you are wanting to read this, pause video and read, and then come back. Done good. He is from the Ministry of Magic, the British Ministry of Magic. Excuse me. Oh, that's my back. Oh, that is my back. So like I said, the video here gives us a task. Given by Rory and Fig, continuing on with George Osric. We good? Yeah, we're good. We're good on time. So, virtually that's it. That's all we have. We worked out who could be the head of Gryffindor, though I'm still going to probably say Matilda Weasley, because until the game says otherwise and such, and this guy is confirmed, I'm still saying Matilda Weasley. Matilda Weasley is our original, first Weasley that we see, thanks to the official gameplay reveal trailer. And again, I would also like to say no transphobic stuff in the comments, because I will block and delete those. And I will actually block you if you actually do start anything with transphobic gender arguments and everything else. If you want to have that argument, please take it somewhere else. YouTube comments are not for it. We can have a discussion on what we have been going over in the video, but I am drawing the line when it comes to transphobic comments. If anyone puts one in, I am straight up blocking them from commenting ever again. Know my rules. They're in the about section. Thank you very much. We also know that the other heads of houses don't exactly have other other House of Houses that we can actually confirm. Phileas Nigel Black we confirm as Hogwarts Headmaster, thanks to the video and the short video that we got for him, the behind the scenes video we got for him with his voice actor, as well as the photo. Again, frequently asked questions. If also the community section is where you can find everything as well, and also along with Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok, I should say. So do be mindful of all that. You can find the videos and everything here. So Simon Pegg as is the headmaster, is the voice behind Headmaster Phineas Nigellus Black. We also know Luke Youngblood is back, and the IBD for Hogwarts Legacy's cast was officially fixed. I wonder who actually got that fixed. I wonder. Jason Anthony is one of the voices for the male. He's not one of the voices for the male, but Jason Anthony is the voice of Nearly Headless Nick and the Sorting Hat. Leslie Nicole is the voice behind Professor Matilda Weasley, and if you actually look closely, the resemblance is uncanny. Like, literally uncanny. I reckon if she had this attire and was dressed up in this attire, I say we have the real deputy headmaster, headmistress, headmaster in real life. With Som Kapia, Professor Saraya Sara. Case Kane is Professor Ono. We do have Sebastian Croft as the voice of playable character 1, voice 1. And the Geething, voice of playable character, voice 2. That was 10 months ago, 2 days, a day ago, 2 days ago. All this was 3 days ago. Apart from this video and this video, which was 4 days ago, 11 days ago, 17 days ago. The Sorting Hat was posted 4 days ago. 5 days ago was the Accio, which I went over again with the Hogwarts Legacy potion. Incendio as well. I broke that down. So yeah, I do have 2 more videos planned. Oh, excuse me. To break down, so I'm going to end here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification. We do have a community tab. I will probably post everything there, as well as the PC specs. So don't worry about any of that as well. I've been meaning to try and post the PC specs from this, but they don't go in the same format. So I'm gonna have to grab them from somewhere else and put them up. So, which is Portkey support. So, thank you to them. Thank you to Hogwarts Legacy. Thank you to Warner Bros. Games. And I'm gonna see you all next video, which would probably be Gameplay Showcase 3, which we have no date for, and we are also missing the winter ASMR video as well. So see you until next time.